Howdy everybody, Glenn here, and it is time for the Star Wars Smugglers Bounty Box. This is the Star Wars Rebels box based on the excellent TV show cartoon on Disney XD. If you were a fan of the Clone Wars cartoon from years ago, or even if you just like filling in the gaps between the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy, with more Star Wars stories, then Rebels is an excellent way to kind of see those other stories. There's some great stuff with a lot of original characters, but also introducing some of the characters we all know and love into the Rebels cartoon series. So it's really excellent, and I was excited about this box because I think things like cartoons, comic characters, things like that, they translate really well into Funko items because they're already kind of in that cartoonish mode. So I was excited to see what they did with Rebels. Here's the box, kind of a long box this time. You'll kind of see why. The Smuggler's Bounty is a little bit different than the Marvel box, the Collector's Core, and the Legion of Collectors from DC, because it doesn't include a comic. So one great thing for me about Smuggler's Bounty is they don't feel obligated to throw a comic in, so it makes room for something else. So here's the box. Again, as always, spoilers are everywhere already. The minute the box closes, Funko spoils these boxes, so I don't worry about a straight unboxing and being surprised, because I never am anymore. So let's get down to the items. Alright, let's start with the shirt. As you can see, I'm wearing my Rogue One shirt from the Rogue One Smuggler's Bounty box a little bit ago, and the shirt for Rebels actually very similar. Similar design. The difference obviously being the colors. I like the shadows on here. Very cool. Looks like, you know, there's fire glowing on them. Just a very cool look. I love the blue as well. But again, similar kind of design. This Rogue One is more like the movie poster, and this is kind of a promo shot for Rebels there. But very cool looking. I like the way the shirt turned out with Ezra in the middle as kind of the focus. But very cool shirt. Alright, patch and pin. The patch this time features Zeb, the highly intelligent member of the crew. Kind of a cool green that we don't see all the time. Another kind of Yoda green, but kind of a lighter green than we've seen before. And the pin, similar styling to all the other Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty pins. Kind of, to me, looks like an arrow, but there's similar design on all the pins. This one featuring Sabine in her Mandalorian helmet. Very cool looking there. Alright, and then everything else is a figure. So again, no comic to worry about having to squeeze into this box, so they're able to do another figure. So there's 3 figures in this box. We're going to start with the non-pop figure, and they've gone with another mini Hikari. These have been exclusive to the Smuggler's Bounty. The last one we saw was the Darth Vader one, where I got the blue version of the Darth Vader. This is Chopper, and this is the orange version of the Hikari. These come in, I think, 5 different colors. Hard to say if there's a chase version, like one is more rare than the other. Word around town is that it is this orange one, but there's no way for me to really kind of confirm that. But pretty cool. Let's take them out. Well, that's a bummer. I opened the box and it completely broke. So good thing I collect out of box, because that box just completely snapped. Alright, so we've got Chopper and his sparkly goodness. I like these mini Hikari figures. They're pretty, they're small, they're very simple, and they glow real nice in the light, sparkle real good in light, so they're good on a shelf. They're good for display. Alright, now into the pops. We're going to start with Captain Rex, the former clone trooper. Captain Rex, now part of the Rebels gang. This is number 164. You can see they've put the regular Rebels pops on the back of the box. So let's look at him. Be a little more careful with the box this time. Alright, as always, the Star Wars figures are all baubles and come with the standard Star Wars stand. Good looking pop figure. This is an unusual pop in that he is holding his guns out in front of him like that. I like the way that looks. Also, you can kind of see the detail as far as this is an older person, right? So he's got his frown wrinkles in the middle, and you could tell he's an older pop. I like the way they did a really good job with the bald head. That's not always easy to get the paint job done perfectly on that without any specks or light spots or anything, but they did a good job there. There he is on the back. Kind of see some of the detail. This came out really well. I like this the way this pop sculpt came out. All right, and lastly we've got the Rebels version of Darth Maul. Now really this is a misnomer because now he's called Maul, so this should really just say Maul. But I think in the interest of name recognition for people who don't necessarily watch the Rebels series, it kept the Darth on there. So again, obviously a different Darth Maul sculpt than the original pop, and again just the regular Rebels pops shown on the back. So let's check him out. I'm not sure if I like him better than the original pop, but pops in general have gotten more detailed and looking a little bit better as time goes on. And this one's no exception. Good detail on there. Definitely looks a lot different than the original Darth Maul. He's got his metal legs there. The tattooing is intricate. Let's dig out the original Maul and see how different he looks. There we go. There he is in his Sith outfit. So as you can see, it looks way different. And part of the reason is this is based on a cartoon, right? So it's going to have that more of a cartoon look to it. This is based on live action, so it needs to look a little more like the actual live action version. So you can see they look very different. Again, both very cool pops, very reminiscent and representative of their particular things. You know, you've got the Phantom Menace, Darth Maul, versus the Rebels cartoon Darth Maul. So you kind of see he's definitely a lot more cartoony. Even his face tattoos are different because they got to look different for the cartoon. Alright, so there it is. We've got the two pops, the mini Hikari, the shirt, the patch, and the pin. It's a very figure-based box. I dig it. The thing about Rebels is a lot of people are going to love this box because they love Rebels. If you don't watch Rebels, this might not be that thrilling of a box for you. But the cool thing about the way they did this box is even if you don't watch Rebels, there's some great lore figures in here, including Captain Rex, which is a callback to the Clone Wars, and Maul, which is obviously a very popular character. So they've done a good job of making sure that, yeah, this Rebels box is very focused on people who enjoyed Rebels, the cartoon, but it's got stuff in that people will recognize. So they did a really good job there. I'm going to give this box an A as always. We've got our spoiler card, which is a lot of concept to creation stuff, as always. And you can see the 5 different colors of the mini Hikari there. And then next box is the 40th anniversary of A New Hope. So I'm excited to see what they do with this. There's so much pop-wise from the original trilogy and from the Star Wars universe. It's going to be interesting to see what they do that, especially pop-wise, with this A New Hope box. So definitely a great box to get if you're a Star Wars fan, as always. Let me know in the comments below, not only about this box, but what do you think is going to be in that 40th anniversary box. I'm interested to see your guys' predictions. As always, hit us up with a like on this video if you liked it. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. A lot of content coming up this week, just a ton of unusual things, boxes I haven't done before. We've got some special stuff going on at the end of the month that I'm really excited about to share with you. So stay tuned for all that, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.